that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the tide. And the match that drew a spark was a single stolen kiss. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. For years I've kept my feelings grounded.
Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. So here we are in my kitchen, 7 p.m. but you would never think that because the sun is just so high up in the sky still. I've already worked all day, eaten dinner, and I've been itching to make like a homemade pizza. So I'm gonna make some pizza dough from scratch. I found a recipe on Pinterest on my computer. Okay. 1 teaspoon of this active yeast. I'm actually gonna add a little honey to this too because I feel like it just helps the yeast. Next, we're gonna add flour. Honestly, cooking with a scale has changed everything for me in the best way. Perfect. Flour and then sea salt and olive oil. Easy. Super, super easy. Olive oil, about 1 tablespoon. That's how you know your yeast is active, when it froths like that. I honestly hate getting my hands dirty, but it's worth it. Very, very worth it. I feel like people who cook and bake always say like, oh, I love like touching it with my hands, and that's honestly never been me, and I don't know if it ever will be. Do what you gotta do. Look how beautiful she is. My perfect little ball of pizza dough. This isn't really the best bowl for this, but I'm limited in my supplies, so... in she goes. Cutie patootie. And then cover with a damp cloth. So I'm gonna let this rest at room temperature for an hour, but then after that I'm gonna throw it in the refrigerator so it can continue proofing overnight. And that's also gonna help it develop flavor and a better texture. So tomorrow, when it's time for dinner, I have a perfect pizza dough, and I'm so excited. I just got back from the beach. I don't know if you can tell, but I am looking really, really tan. It's time to make the pizza that we prepped last night. So she is very much doubled in size, which is a good thing. Very excited. Wow. In the little mini oven, and we're gonna have pizza. let us take a bite of this pizza. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm telling you, simple, the simplicity. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy. I think it's time for a little life update. Well, me and Frenchman are going very strong. Last week we spent a couple of the days together just kind of exploring. Well, it was exploring for me, but for him, he took me to places that he regularly goes to, and it's so nice. I would never be able to find these places on my own. So for that reason, I am so incredibly grateful to him. I mean, I'm grateful to him in more ways than just the fact that he can show me places that only the locals really know about. So the first place we went was the river. He takes his dog to the river, and it was such a beautiful escape from the city, and it's summer. It's almost summer, so it's starting to become so packed with tourists. I am technically a tourist, like, okay, don't get me wrong, but the water was beautiful. The temperature was much lower. It's like already beginning to be in the high 80s in the south of France. It was amazing to visit and so calming and grounding and peaceful. He also took me to another beach that was so beautiful to get to. We passed through this city called Mandalou. I'm still working on my French accent. I haven't filmed much because he has the smallest digital footprint ever, and I just want to be respectful to him and not try and like be filming constantly, and also because I want to be focused on our time together. I hope in the future I can film more because we got like 5 or 6 or 7, I can't remember. Maybe it was like 5 or 6 different pastries from the boulangerie, and went to this beach that wasn't crowded at all. If you are in the touristy areas of Antibes or Nice, it's so packed already. Now that it's mid-June, it wasn't packed at all. We basically paddle boarded for like an hour together, and that was another just like felt like a breath of fresh air to be like in nature but have it not be so crowded, and get to enjoy the beach, the water. The pebbles, I will say, the pebbles hurt to walk on. Not the biggest fan of the pebbles, but the water's amazing. I will say this one thing.
If you ever come to the south of France, be careful of the jellyfish, because there are jellyfish everywhere. This beach that we went to didn't have much until you reached a certain point, and then all these jellyfish like suddenly appeared. It's crazy. Really, really crazy. Like little tiny jellyfish like this, so you're absolutely gonna get stung depending on what beach and what part of the beach you're at.
So yes, things with Frenchman are going really well. I'm happy to be still dating him, and I'm gonna stop being cheesy and move on to something else. My French is definitely improving, but I think I definitely want to go take classes. Like, this is something I've been thinking about for a while, of how I'm going to continue my stay here in France. And I'm like 99% sure that the best course of action would be for me to return as a student, so that I can really, really focus on my studying of French. I think long term, being fluent in French is where my life is kind of taking me right now, and what will benefit me the most. Because speaking of speaking French, I did end up hanging out with Frenchman's friends for the first time last week, and it was nerve-wracking at first. I was panicking, thinking like, oh my god, I don't speak French, and I feel so bad that they're gonna have to speak English to me, and I feel like an idiot and dumb because they all speak English, but I'm in France and this is their country where you're supposed to speak French, but I'm speaking English and they're speaking English back to me. All these anxious thoughts like were arising for me. His friends are so nice. Of course, your brain makes things to be a bigger deal than they are, but it was still like a really big motivator for me to be like, I need to learn French. I need to learn more French. Not only do I need to, I really want to. It's a beautiful language. I want to stay here in France, and I want to be fluent in French. So yeah, I can't believe it's already mid-June. I have one of my friends visiting me in 2 weeks and then another friend a week after that. So it's gonna start getting busy. I really want to continue to enjoy my solo time. Today on the agenda though, it's Monday, so there's a lot of places are closed, but not the mall. The mall is one of my favorite places to go. I need to buy some things anyways and just work a little bit for the rest of the day. Jeez, do I picture myself living here. I just love it so much. There's so much more for me to explore but for now, I think I'm gonna do a little editing on my phone, head out to a cafe for a little lunch and pastry because you can do that here. Then I'll go to the mall, do my grocery shopping, might hit the pharmacy and get some new products because I'm running out of my face products and I really want to try some Caudalie, and that's it. Go on a run later. I just can't believe how much I love this place, how much I feel at home here despite not having any friends or family nearby. Maybe that'll change in 6 months. I have a gut feeling that's not gonna be the case though. I am headed off to a boulangerie. It's called Eric Kaiser, came recommended to me by someone on my TikTok. The weather kind of sucks. Like it's hot, but it's not like sunny. Like there's like, it's partially cloudy, but outfit of the day. Feeling kind of unsure about this top and bra situation, but oh well. Gonna put on these shoes and I'm going to bring this bag. It has my book, my phone, my wallet, lip gloss, and it's gonna be able to carry all my groceries. Someone on my TikTok also commented that I was brave for using the Longchamp for groceries, but I don't know why that would be brave. This Longchamp is so disgusting and dirty and beaten up. Like honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed to take it out, but like it's so useful. Like I don't know what to do. So if you know why taking this out would be a brave thing to do, I would love to hear that. It's time to eat some lunch, a little coffee, and then we're heading to the mall for the groceries and maybe the pharmacy. You guys don't even want to know how hot it is. I'm dripping sweat, wearing the wrong outfit. Let me just say, I cannot wait to be back inside the apartment because I'm dying, dead. Feels so good in here. Oh my god, I could take my shirt off right now, but I'm not gonna do it. Grocery haul! Wow, my hair looked a lot different leaving the house than it does now. So let's do a little grocery haul from Monoprix. So first, bananas, because I'm gonna make a banana bread. Very excited. I'm gonna make a date banana bread. Measure dates, some burrata. So expensive, but it's so good. Raspberries. These are also expensive, but they look so damn good. Dog food for the little rats. Little baby potatoes. Caudalie, Vino Perfect serum, and I got the, I don't know, package that comes with the sunscreen because it was literally the same price if I were to get just the serum. So I'm so excited to try this. I need it desperately. A crushed almond croissant from the Eric Kaiser boulangerie. This came as a recommendation from someone on my TikTok, so I'm very excited. And then flour. Pretty boring today, but nonetheless successful. What is the plan now? So it's like 3 o'clock and then I don't know. I can't think. I think I need to take a 5-minute break. I'm still so hot and sweaty. I also just want to shout out this basil because it was dying, looking so sad when I first got this. And then someone on my Instagram recommended that I put it in a bowl of water like this. And then I got different responses about whether I should put it in the sun or the shade. I think I'm giving it a little sun and then transferring it to the shade because like right now it's like super hot. So I think that might kill it, but it is thriving. Like she is standing straight up. Literally when I got her, she was like drooping like this, like all sad, and now she's living her best life. It is the next day and I need to get this video uploaded, so I'm gonna end the video here. I never usually do outros like this, but it kind of feels nice to say goodbye directly to the camera for a change. So goodbye everyone. I applied for a job today in France. So let the journey to staying in France begin, and I will see you next week. Au revoir and bonne journée.